Hey guys, and welcome back to Tabletop Assault. I'm Rich.
I'm Ross.
And it is the 31st of December, it's Hogmanay,
Woo!
and we're both incredibly
We're
sick.
so ill. But better yet, it's the first time we've actually played each other one-on-one.
I know!
Oh,
Looking
man.
forward to it. We had that one game, the big 4-player, but it's not the
Yeah,
same. It's not the same.
So,
Yeah, what are you bringing today?
I'm going to bring my Chaos Space Marines, mostly Plague Marines, funnily enough.
Because
Because
and I'm
we're
going to
ill.
yeah, and I'm going to be bringing the galaxy's best antibodies. Well, the best antibodies for you anyway. In my Space Wolves.
I've lost every time I've played Space Wolves pretty much. I really hate playing Space Wolves.
Yeah, but you're playing me, so you'll probably win. Excuse me. We're not joking about being sick. I'm deaf in my right ear.
Yeah, so that's why it's on that side. Cool, so what we're playing today is a Maelstrom of War, Deadlock. How that works is we begin the game with 6 objective cards, and each turn afterwards you lose one. So if you don't achieve any, you then lose one as you go along. So turn 2 you have 5, turn 3 you have 4, turn 4 you have 3, etc, etc.
Yep.
So that'll
All
be...
to play for in the first couple of turns.
Oh, absolutely. So with that, let's have a look at the forces.
And for the Space Wolves then, my HQ choice out front, he is a Wolf Lord on a Thunder Wolf, quite obviously. He's got a Frost Sword and Bolt Pistol, just basically for all those extra attacks. He's bringing the digital weapons as well, and the Helm of Durfast, which allows him to reroll failed hit rolls.
Oh.
Yep. And he's wearing runic armor, which gives him a belt of rust, which is why he doesn't have a shield.
Okay.
I don't think he needs it. He's going to be running inside a pack of Thunderwolves, and they are all equipped with Storm Shields and Frost Swords. Mm-hmm. So that's the only proc thing there today, I believe. Yep. For my troops, I have 10 Grey Hunters with a Wolfguard pack leader, and 2 Flamers coming in a drop pod. And I have 2 units of 5 Grey Hunters, and they're each going to be in the Razorbacks. The Razorbacks have Dozer Blades and Twin-Linked Las Cannons.
Oh.
Yep, looking forward to that. And for my elite choice, I have 5 Wilven, because Ross loves them.
I hate Thunderwolf. I hate Thunderwolf Cav as well, so it's okay.
It's 2 flavours of hate. And for my heavy support, I have a Land Raider Crusader, which is also bringing a multi-melter.
Oof.
Yep.
You know what I love best about your army is that they're painted, your tanks anyway, are Ultramarines.
Well, you know, after the absolute ruinous destruction that was rained down upon Fenris, we're hiring vehicles from other chapters.
Cool. Let's have a look at the Chaos forces. And we have here our Chaos forces. Now, I'm not running any formations because me and Rich decided let's not do any formations, let's keep it pretty simple.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'd go all about Alpharius with this many cultists, but I'd probably run out of cultists if I went that route.
I would have probably taken the champions of Fenris and taken nothing but elites.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
So what have I got? I've got Typhus at the front, which is awesome. I've also taken a level 3 sorcerer. He is just going to be armed with power armor and a spell familiar, which is pretty awesome. I've then taken 70 cultists because I absolutely love cultists.
That's crazy.
Yep. I have 3 obliterators, which is awesome. I have a unit of Plague Marines at the back. They're going to be armed with melters. They have a Rhino. It's got Dozer Blades. It's got a Havoc Launcher. It's got extra armor. Pretty cool. And then in the back, I actually have 2 Forge Fiends. One of them is a Mauler Fiends, but I'm proxying as a Forge Fiend. And they've just got their plain normal autocannons, no extra weapons, and all that jazz. And that is my 1500 points of Chaos. And we have here the Chaos deployment. I struggled to get all my cultists in.
I'm struggling to keep them in shot.
Yeah, I seen one guy actually falling over.
Oh.
Up he goes.
Drunk.
So I covered my entire corner, which is scary. So you're not going to be dropping any pods near me.
Unfortunately, no.
Woo! And so that's pretty cool.
Not much to
I don't want to
say.
say more than that other than there's a lot of men in bad places.
for the Space Wolf deployment, they are all out in their Scottish tanks. Look at them, blue and white. I don't. Borrowed, hired. They're hired. They're on a lease.
Sure.
And Thunderbolt's taking cover behind, the big box.
Cool.
Just quickly look at objectives. I've got number 2 sitting down here. We have over this way 4. And what's over here? There's one over here.
Number 1 over here, man.
Number 1 in the building over there. And behind this building here, I think, is... Where are we? Number 5.
Cool.
Number 3 is over there. And the last one, number 6,
Sure is.
is just tucked in there. They're pretty even.
Yeah, evenly spread, which is pretty cool.
So now, let's see if I can steal the initiative.
Well, night fighting first.
That's okay, we'll do night fighting first. If we must.
If you roll a 6, you'll laugh.
I know, right?
Oh, close. So night fighting
So
is
night
on.
fighting is on now, after that warm up. See that number there? I want to see it on the table. So close.
So close.
So close.
So with that, that's going to be, for one of the few times I actually get it, Chaos, turn 1. So starting the Chaos turn, I'm going to draw my 6 cards for turn 1. Let's begin. Behind enemy lines, I need to get a bunch of units behind your lines, and that's definitely not going to happen, not even close. No prisoners, I get 1 victory point if I destroy a couple of your units, get D3 if I destroy more, get D3 plus 3 if I kill more. Cool. Supremacy, D3 if I control at least 2 objective markers and twice as many as you. Totally possible because you've actually deployed yourself to have none.
Yep.
Kingslayer, I'm not going to slay warlords, not anytime soon. Secure objective marker 3,
Which is here?
yeah, quite far away from me, that's going to struggle. And my last card is Psychological Warfare.
Good luck.
So I've got Cause and Morale, Pinning or Fear Test. Yep, going to struggle, but yeah, no, I'll deal with them, I'll work on it. So with my deployment, I'm going to move a couple of things forward. Probably not too far, not too close to you, Rich, because I know you love combat. So with that, I'll move my guys forward and we'll see where I end up. So with me taking turn 1, I've not actually been that aggressive. Cultists, they can't actually do much. I've actually stayed as way back as I can.
Yep.
Because you're coming at me. So I'll move my Forge Fiends forwards, trying to get some pot shots at you. The Rhino moved in place to take an objective. I've got an objective over here. That'll give me supremacy because Rich didn't deploy near any objectives.
I couldn't really. Well, 1. I could have got 1.
Well, you didn't, so that'll give me supremacy. Booyah! With that, very lackluster movement phase, I'm going to move on to the psychic phase, which I never do well in. So I did a bunch of measuring to see how my psychic phase would go. I only had in range Gift of Contagion, which is 40 inches, but I can't see any non-vehicle units. So
Another useless psychic phase.
that was a great psychic phase. With that, I'll go into my shooting phase. First up in the Chaos shooting phase, I'm going to go with my 3 Obliterators in here.
Ghosts in the windows.
The ghosts in the windows. They're going to do a long bomb shot at the Razorback in the backfield because I want your guys to stay over there, which would be great. I'm going to last cannon them, which would be cool.
Yep.
So I am needing 3s to hit. All but 1.
All but 1.
What are you doing? I need 2s to glance.
2's to glance and 3's to pen.
Give me all pens. Oh, so I've got 1 glance and 1 pen. You do get a 6 up night fighting.
Yep, so I'm looking for a 6 up. I'll do the pen first.
Don't save.
And
Yes.
it goes through, and the glance. But there's a roll.
You saved the glance.
That's something. But
Cool.
the pen,
So the pen, 6, you go away. Give me a 6. It's
It's a-
actually
it's a
a
one.
1. So you've just got crew shaking.
That's fair enough. Yeah, snapshot.
Next up, we're going to go with this Forge Fiend, who looks like a Mauler Fiend. He's going to fire his shots at that Razorback, hopefully going to give me first blood and a kill point as well, which, well, not kill point, but one of my objective cards.
Yeah.
It's really cool. I'm not going to activate Forge because, you know, I think I can save that in our turn. So I need Force to hit. Give me lots.
Oh no!
Oh no, that's actually not bad. 3, yeah, okay, yeah.
Subpar.
Subpar, and I need 3s to glance.
3s to glance, force to pen.
Oh no, I've got 1
pen.
pen now. You will get a 5 up save.
5 up save from night fighting.
You
and
must fail this.
got a
You
bit of
must
cover.
fail this. I instantly regret not forging. Now I actually can't destroy because I'm only like AP4 or something, so or AP3, so it's
So
not
what's
very
gonna
good. 3, it's just gonna be again crew shaking.
It's fine. So he goes down.
Oh, I instantly regret this.
A disappointment on his face. I love the look of disappointment.
So I totally expected that Razorback to die and give me 2 victory points, and I'm so disappointed it didn't. So I'm going to shoot a cheeky Havoc launcher straight his front armour. It's going to land there. So roll Scar Dice. It's a direct hit.
Well done, well done.
I need a 6 to glance you. I need this to be a 6. It's a 6!
No,
Get
no.
a 6 up knife edge phase. Do not get this. Do not get this.
Yes!
Oh, Richard!
Yes!
No! You cost me 2 victory points there.
It's the only cool thing I'll do all game, don't worry.
And last, to finish up my whatever shooting phase, I thought I had this. I'm going to fire this Forge Fiend at this ridiculously covered Razorback. It's going to get a 3 up cover save.
Yep, parked it right beside the building, just so you can see.
So I'm not going to activate Forge on this one.
No point.
So again, Force to hit.
That's much
Wow!
better. Much
Why did I
better.
activate Forge? Because I would have get to re-roll the next bits. Oh no, I'm going to instantly regret this, aren't I? Well, I'm going to need 3s to glance.
Sign on 11. What's the strength? 8.
Strength 8.
Oh yeah, just the 3s to glance. Force 10.
Do this. That's stupid.
Still, it's swat. So,
So that would be
2 pens, 3
3
glances.
glances, 2 pens. No, you get 3 up saves. So
3 up saves, we'll do the glances first. So
See if I
for
can-
3s. It's down to
down to
1.
1. I just need you to fail one of these. 1.
3 up.
Yes!
No! No! That's because Thomas the tank engine, that the little tank that could, saved everything.
So he's gone down.
He's dead.
He's dead.
He's dead.
First blood.
No.
So as you took a penetrating hit on that Razorback, would you like to take a pick check?
Cheeky little penning check. Yep.
Now you don't have a Grey Hunter pack leader, so you
Wolfguard pack leader. So it's
Wolfguard.
just the Grey Hunter's leadership of
so
8.
if you get 9 here, I'm going to laugh ecstatically.
Ho ho ho!
Now you do have one other one for me, wrecking a vehicle.
Over here, I got these guys.
Please roll a 9, give me a victory point.
Because these guys exactly the same.
Oh!
Wow, they're loving it! Tank? What tank? We didn't come in a tank.
So, okay, cool. That'll be the end of my turn. Let's count up my victory points. With the end of Chaos turn 1, I got 2 cards there. I got no prisoners because I destroyed 1 unit. That'd be a Razorback by some miracle.
Yeah, how you killed the one that was cowering behind the building, I don't know.
It was fabulous. It was great. Loved it. And I do actually have supremacy because I've got 2 objectives. I've got 6 over here. And I've got, number 1 with these obliterators and
Which is
cultists.
hidden back in that building.
And I've got double than you've got because you've got
Got
0.
none.
So I get D3 victory points. So
Zero,
give
5
me
and 6.
lovely.
2 more.
2, so that'll bring me to 2, 3, and first blood is 4 to 0 in my first turn.
An
So
uphill battle.
yeah, you really need to get a good first turn here as we move into the Space Wolves turn 1. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm gonna get rid of behind enemy lines because you're not gonna let me get behind you.
P.S. Okay then, so the Space Wolves turn 1 objectives are going to be score a victory point for objective marker 6, which is there, which is just not going to happen.
Nope.
Score 1 victory point in my turn if at least one of my units issued a challenge, basically, or fought in it.
Here's Fenris.
It's not going to happen.
Nope.
Score a victory point if at least one enemy unit was completely destroyed by a Space Wolf unit with Scout Infiltrator outflank. That's also not going to happen.
Hand with Cullen, okay.
Actually, well, my Warlord trait is actually gives some outflank, so actually that's doable later on.
Later on, okay.
1 victory point if a unit was completely destroyed during the assault phase. Not going to happen this turn, but it will eventually happen. Where are we? 1 victory point if your opponent fails a morale, pinning, or fear test. Can I do that too?
I've got one unit that's not fearless, and that is, I believe, the Obliterators. So
that's similar.
That's about it. Yep.
And lastly, for turn 1, when this tactical objective is generated, your opponent must select a single objective marker that is within my table half.
You've only got one. We've only got one each.
Yeah.
So I'm going to choose, obviously, that one. And what happens if you hold it?
Basically, if I hold it for 2 consecutive turns, I get 2 victory points.
I would love if you stayed back for a couple of turns. So have 2 victory points and stay back if you want. So with that, yeah, I think you're going to move on to your movement phase.
Oh yes. So I'm being brave, or foolish,
One
or
or two.
something. We've put a bet on this one.
Yeah, if you manage to wreck the Forge Fiends with, was it?
The unit of 10 Grey Hunters, 2 Witch of Flamers.
Flavors. I'll buy you a pint. This is
Take
for
it,
you,
yeah.
so why not?
Why not? So this drop pod is going to come down right here.
Yep.
10 inches.
10 inches.
Is right there.
Yep.
Lovely. That's fine.
Okay, if you're happy with that?
Yeah, that'll do.
Fair enough.
Because of the luck of the draw, my Grey Hunters over here have decided to secure this objective.
Of course they have.
2 victory points, it's worth it. Unfortunately,
If you can hold it for 2 turns though.
I've got to hold it for 2 turns, and it's sabotaged.
Sabotage. Yeah, speaking of sabotage, we actually rolled mine as well.
Yep.
How did this go, Rich?
So I got sabotage for this unit here.
Yep.
My Thunderwolves moved up behind the Land Raider, rolled on this objective, and got sabotaged.
Funnily enough.
Funnily enough.
I then rolled mine.
Because we
and-
forgot to do them in his turn.
Oh look, sabotage.
We'll never forget about sabotage this game.
Altharius. And this one did get a Scatterfield generator.
Yeah, something different.
Woo! So, yeah.
Anyway, yes, as I said, the Thunderwolves moved up in the wake of the Land Raider, which
Yep.
moved up 12 inches. It will
Oh,
be
yes.
snap shooting, but I powered the Machine Spirit and then a weight of dice should
Yep.
do the job. The Thomas the Tank Engine, the little tank that could, just moved up as well, gunning after this seals. And
Yep.
over at my side of the table, this unit here now has to foot slog it. They're
Yep.
probably going to die horrible, horrible deaths. And over this way, my pint of beer awaits. That's the 2 flamers are in range of his back arc, his back armor even, and all the bolter shots. With any luck, would glance them to death.
Cool. Love it. So, with that, are we going on to the shooting phase?
We are going to Space Wolf shooting. First up, Thomas the Tank Engine is going to snap shoot his twin-light las cannon at this Rhino.
Whoa.
So, looking for 6s.
You kidding me?
Didn't need it to be twin-linked. Now, strength 9, your front armor is 11.
11, so 2s to
2s
glance.
to glance. Oh, no!
Oh, dudes.
What? After hitting?
Good luck, Thomas.
Next up is going to be my Land Raider.
Ooh.
So we're going to power the Machine Spirit, the Assault Cannon.
Okay.
So I love the Assault Cannon.
You've got faith.
It's just a great gun. Anyway, going to Snapfire the Multi-Melter. I know you're all probably saying Machine Spirit X is AP 1, but hey ho.
Oh, well, if you roll a 6 here for
I
the
know.
multi-melter.
So, into the Rhino.
So where we find the multi-melter?
Multi-Melter first.
You get a 6 here?
Nope.
But you would have
thought
missed
it.
as well, even if you
Yeah,
fired
even
it
if I hadn't fired
roughly.
it, yeah.
Oh.
So now for the assault cannons, hitting on 3s. re-roll.
Oh, even that's a great roll. So good result.
So I need 5s to glance and 6s to pen. And there's a glance.
There's a glance. I
You
do
will
get
get
night
6
fighting.
up save.
Night fighting. No, that'll be down to 2 hot points.
Well, that was not as good as I had hoped for.
No.
Now for my Grey Hunters into the back of the Forge Fiend.
Yeah, this is the cost of a pint, by the way.
Yep.
And in the true spirit of 2016, you're not going to achieve this.
Yeah, completely. It's going to fail horribly. I've got 15 shots from the rapid firing bolters and the bolt pistol of the Wolfguard Pack Leader.
Cool.
Looking for 3s. Yep.
Ooh.
I'll take that.
So do you want to add in 2 dice for your flavors?
Yep, I'm going to take 2 dice in the flamers because
So
they
you need-
are just, of course, nipping on the back there, just so you can see, guys.
So
Happy
you need,
days.
you need 3 6s.
3 6s to
I
get this
do
guy.
get my demon save.
That was demon.
So how many 6s you got?
I have a singular 6. We got the 5s!
Oh, that's
It's like 4 5s.
Oh, you're going to pay for that next turn. You know that.
Yep, I know.
So I get a 5-up demon save. Oh, that's unfortunate.
What?
So true spirit of 2016.
Spaceballs die.
No pint for you.
Well then, that was a kind of a non-happening first turn for the Spaceballs.
Sure was.
My walk of the draw with the drop pod full of guys did nothing. The Wand Raider did a whole point, and the Thomas Tank Engine did nothing after surviving the entire first round. Finally ran the Grey Hunters over here onto the objective, so I do have that. So at the end of the next turn, I'll get 2 points. And I've just moseyed these guys up just to get them closer to death. And that's kind of it for the Spaceballs.
Cool. So let's have a look if you've achieved any objectives.
So, well, I did nothing.
Ouch.
Absolutely nothing. I've set up for my 2-turn reward with, where were we?
Blood and Guts. Heroes
Hold your ground,
Venice,
this
hold your ground. You
I'll
might
get
get
2
a
points.
few next turn.
Yeah, next turn it's all to play for. I have decided I am going to ditch this one though,
Yeah.
and then get rid of psychological warfare because I can only get the obliterators, and the chances of that actually happening are pretty slim.
Yeah, because by the way, they're actually zombies. By the way, you know, Typhus speaking zombies.
Yeah, so that's us. Let's move on to Chaos, turn 2.
Chaos turn 2. This is going to be a game where who's going to lose their voice first or lose their game first, because I'm really suffering here.
What?
I've got 3 cards. Kingslayer, Objective 3 and Psychological Warfare. I'm going to get an R2 because turn 2 I get
Yep.
5 cards.
Again.
Secure Objective, Marker 6. Oh boy. So that's almost a given. Cool. And
Almost a
then-
given.
Almost a given. And Secure Objective Marker 4, which is beside you, I think.
It's well, I'm approaching it
Yeah, that's a bit difficult.
in a week.
Yeah, I might get it later on in the game.
Yes.
But okay, cool. With that, I will move on to my movement phase. See what's going to happen. Finishing up the Chaos movement phase, I've basically moved my Rhino here so it can secure objective marker 6. Get me an objective.
No.
We've got our Plague Marines with 2 Meltas right in a Land Raider's face.
It doesn't care.
It's gonna care soon.
Not yet. But
And yeah, so that's they are gonna go for that. Guess what the cultists did? They for once stayed still. I usually march forward with fearless cultists, but you know what? They're having a good time.
a few peeled off though.
A few peeled off, so we've got some going for these Grey Hunters here, but I think they're not going to survive the plasma coming from the Obliterators.
I know what they're called now.
Yes. We've also got the Forge Fiends, which are going to hopefully cause psychological warfare. You're going to fail loads of leadership checks, which will be aces. Another one's going to target those guys, though they're in great cover save, but I'm on the AP4 or something, so that's okay. So yeah, I'm really hoping for that. You know I'm going to say next is the psychic phase, but again, I'm really in a really poor position. I don't think it's worth it. You're still too far away for me to really care. And I don't really... So, with that, let's just do the shooting phase. First up is the Plague Marines. They're going to fire their Meltas! They're going to go for the Land Raider. So 3s to hit. Please hit both, please hit both, please hit both. Both hit. I am in Melta range, so 6s to glance and 2 dice. That'll be 1 glance.
That's a glance.
And the other one will be a 10.
Yep.
The other one
No,
is
2 glances.
2 glances, oh no!
I'll take that. I'm fine with that.
Okay. Yep. Next up, we're going to go with the Hades autocannons from the Mauler Fiend who thought he was a Forge Fiend, but he is a Forge Fiend.
From the Nut Mower Fiend.
Yep. I'm going to activate Demon Forge.
Ah.
At the end of my turn, I roll a d6. I've got 1 heat to suffer the hull point, but I get to reroll wounds on you. Last time I did this, I once rolled 7 misses, which didn't really help. I really want to hit loads.
Roll it. Let's see.
That's 3 misses. So yep, not bad.
It's enough.
It's enough. So any ones I get to reroll here, but 2s to wounds. So I get 2 rerolls thanks to Demon Forge. I don't get to reroll that again. So 4
Armor saves.
armor saves. So 2 die.
Aye.
How many is in the group?
5. That'll
So
be.
that'll be a pinning check and a morale check, and I just need you to fail 1.
Oh, that's horrible.
So we'll do that at the end, but that was good. Next up, I'm going to fire the Havoc Launcher from the Rhino here, and he's going to target this tightly clustered unit of Grey Hunters. What were you thinking?
Whoops.
So it's twin linked, so I get to reroll this if I miss, which I won't. So how many
That's
do I hit?
5.
Is that all 5?
That's all 5.
Now it is strength 5, so I will be looking at 3s to wounds as AP 5, so you'll get your saves. Cool. Well,
yeah.
3 wounds, 2 wounds.
The
Fail 2, fail 2, fail 2, fail 2, fail 2. Fail 1.
good one. Bat.
Cheeky wee combi bolter from the Rhino as well.
You almost did Stormbolter, didn't
I
you?
almost did Stormbolter. I think it'll be snap firing, so 6s, but it's twin linked. Definitely is twin linked.
Oh, what?
And he was firing with those guys
Yeah,
again.
yeah, obviously.
Give me a 4. Please fail it. Please fail it.
Bing! Ceramite for the win.
Next up, I'm gonna use this Forge Fiend here. He is not gonna activate Demon Forge, not this time, because I'm so confident I just need to kill 1 Grey Hunter. And then I cause a pinning check, and I cause a morale check, and if you fail 1, I get a victory point, which would be great.
Yep.
So, forced to hit. Healthy-ish, 50-50.
50-50, there you go, that's what you're going to get with it.
Yep, and then 2s to wounds, and then you must fail 1. Oh man, I really wish I had Demon Forged.
Wow, what happened?
I did a Demon Forge.
That's a drop dice.
Yeah, it doesn't count. Fail 1.
Yeah!
Oh, dude. Well,
Big scary walker thing. Grey Hunters go, what?
and now to finish up. Oh my goodness, I'm croaking. Now to finish up this
that Kermit? What was that, Kermit?
We're okay. I'm going to do the Obliterators. I'm going to fire the Plasma Cannons this turn right on this glorious unit of packed Grey Hunters.
Yeah.
What were you thinking?
I'm not thinking. I'm sick as well. I'm not thinking straight.
So, oh yeah, get 3. Oh my goodness, 3 tries. That'll be
3 inches.
3 inches that way. I'd probably say that's going to clip 2.
Yeah, we'll give you 2.
2. Direct hits, which will be a whole bunch.
A lot.
Yeah, we'll count that. So 2 plus a bunch, and direct hit.
Yeah.
So we'll count that, and then we'll find out how many fry. So after calculating all that in, the 3-inch scatter only got 1 guy, but the rest were all direct hits. So we are looking at 19 in total.
Yep.
For you to survive, you need to get 10 ones on 19 dice.
I see 2.
I see 2. That's
I see dead. I see a packet. Oh, horrible. I think I just handed this game to you.
So that's pretty much the end of my turn. First up, I will do my Demon Forge.
Of course,
I'd love to miss this. On a 1, I suffer a hull point. So I'm fine. Do you want to do a whole bunch of pinning? I just need you to fail 1.
I have a morale check to make on an 8 up.
Yes. So
and they will run
3, it's 2d6.
And they're going to run 7 inches towards my table
That's
edge.
8, 6, and
8 even.
Yep. So
And they also have a pinning check to make, don't they?
but if they it doesn't matter.
That doesn't matter. And I have a pinning check to make for these guys.
Please fail.
They're fine.
Oh, they're fine. So.
And with that, I'll tidy up my side of the table and we'll look at your objectives.
Objectives. Okay, so the end of the Chaos turn 2. My voice is slowly degrading. I have achieved psychological warfare. 1 point. I got objective marker 6 because the rhino's sitting on the back of it. Cool. I'm going to keep 4 and 3. That's all happy, but I will burn Kingslayer because I really don't think I'm going to take your Wolf Lords anytime soon. So I've still got 4 and 3. Totally doable with some dinosaurs as we move into. That'll actually be 6 victory points to 0.
Shut up.
As we move on to Space Wolves turn 2.
Right, the wolves, quickly just to review my objectives. Blood and Guts for getting a victory point for destroying a unit in the assault phase. I entirely think that's possible.
I agree.
Yep. Victory point for marker number 6. I reckon it's just about doable. All I've got to do is kill that rhino and be close to it with a consolidation move.
Yeah, that might do it.
That should do it.
Yep.
Hunt with Cunning. It's possible still. The Bowford does give that unit outflank, so maybe could use Warlord special trait. Hold my ground. Now I'm going to because of And They Shall Know No Fear.
I'm so disappointed.
I'm going to walk back onto that objective this turn and get that victory point.
I'm so disappointed. I moved you off and yet still you come back.
Yep. And the last thing up is calling out a challenge, and I get a victory point for that as well. And I will do that because you have to accept it, don't you?
Yeah, Chaos have to accept challenges.
Boom.
So even if you just call it, it still gives you a point. So
Wolfen are going to do the jobs this turn.
Yeah.
So with that, let's do the movement phase. Right, so the Space Wolves have moved, and it was a dicey movement phase, I must say. So it's a mess in the middle.
It sure
It's
is.
an absolute horrific mess up in the middle. He didn't actually move.
Of course.
Over here, these guys just moved straight back onto the objective.
I can't believe you did that.
So I'm going to get that for 2 points.
2 victory points.
Yeah, of course, yes. The Grey Hunters over here are just moved on up because they're going to have to.
Yep.
My Wilford with his cadre of Thunderwolves have just nipped through the gap there.
Yep.
The wolves are out.
Roll out.
The wolves are out because they really need to be. And I've got choices of what they can charge depending on how my shooting goes.
Of course.
And my Land Raider moved, as you can see, a little bit. And that's where the movement phase is. So with that, let's just get cracking with the fun bit. Thomas the Tank Engine is going to fire his twin-linked Waz cannon at the Rhino.
I'm going to say intervening model slightly,
so
5 up.
Should go 5 up.
That was dropped dice.
That was
Well,
dropped,
there you have
but
it.
I'm rollable anyway, so the chances are a hit.
Yeah, you're going to hit. So do you
So
want to
that
roll
hits.
see if you pen? Roll me another one.
So it's 9. What's your side armour?
You need to get a 2.
2 to glance. That's a pen.
That's a pen.
Would you like to make a 5 up?
I would
If you
love
roll
to.
another 5.
That's certainly not 5. So see what we do. 6 it goes.
6 it goes. It's just cruise shaking.
That's just cruise shaking.
But you're down to 1 hull point.
Oh my goodness.
So we're going to fire the multi-melter with the power of the machine spirit
Uh-oh.
at the doesn't turn. It's a rhino.
There's a lot of arguments in that, you know.
Anyway, I'm looking for a 3 to hit. And it hits. And it's strength
You are
8.
melter range, so roll 2d6.
And it's strength 8 against your armour.
So you just need to not roll a double 1.
Oh, look at that.
No, that's...
Well penned.
Now, will you give me intervening models?
I really don't want to, but yeah.
Yeah, 5 up.
5 up.
For Christmas.
Ah! No!
For Christmas.
Ah!
Do you want to do an assault cannon?
Yeah, I'm going to fire the assault cannon into it at normal ballistic skill as my only other weapon firing it. Value.
I probably didn't deserve that 5 up, by the way.
No, you really didn't.
In fact, you called it.
Twin oinked.
Yeah.
I need those 6s again.
So you just need to get 5s and 6s. 5s to glance, 6s to pen.
There's a glance and a pen.
Oh my goodness.
Did you care to roll them, sir?
Separately, because you might get. The 6 is actually AP 2, so I'll do the glance first, 5 up. So it's just Rex, but let's see if it might explode. So roll a dice, if you get a 6, it explodes. No, so it's just Rex.
It's just wrecked. Ah, we're wrecking the terrain too.
Dice it down.
Next up, we're going to do these 4 Grey Hunters over here. They reveal this mysterious objective, and it's that Grav Well Wave Generator thing. The one for charge distance.
Fair enough.
Anyway, 4 bullet shots into these cultists.
Yep.
Looking for 3s.
Did you get any there?
What? Just no. Just
Wow.
no. Wow. Nothing happened. Nothing to see. Move along. Okay then, guys. So, first charge is going to be the Thunderwolves.
Yep.
And I'm going to throw them up against these cultists. Now we've measured this. I need a 10-inch charge with these Thunderwolves, but of course they get fleet. So.
Please fail. That's a fail. Do you want to reroll that 5 or keep it? I think you want to keep it.
Yeah.
So
I need 5. I need to get 5. I need to get 5. I need to get 5. Make it 5.
that's way far.
That's a 6. They're in.
Oh.
Yes.
Darn it.
Yes.
So, do you want to do your measurements? And do you want to do the
obligatory
roll for the Wolfen?
Oh look, the wolves are in with 1 dice, even if one's cocked. So yeah.
Yeah, okay.
We'll
so,
take care of that, and we'll get these fights on the go.
Lovely.
So we've decided to do the woven first because dice
Well, it goes initiative.
and initiative.
Yeah.
So yeah, but dice. So I've called it a challenge. He's accepted, obviously.
Yeah.
He's used to this. So for rage and 2 frost claws and obvious attacks, I've got 7 dice here.
Yeah.
So I'll be hitting on 4s. That's 4,
Uh-oh.
and it's 3s rerollable because of shred.
Just say it's 3s because I'm toughness 5.
Of course. So you've got 3 5-up saves to make, buddy.
5 up Pharaoh Pains. Ooh, I need to make all these.
Me too. That's
Me too.
impressive.
So my champion is dead.
So that's 4 points. And now that that's done, the rest of my unit
Yeah.
getting 24 attacks between their 2 specialist weapons and rage.
No.
Again, they'll be needing 4s to hit.
Uh-oh.
Now, actually, that was a really bad roll.
Yeah. I just need to. But even if I kill one of your guys, you get a 10 back, so I really don't want to hurt any of you.
That's actually a really terrible
That's a
roll.
really bad
That's a
roll.
really bad roll.
How many did you hit with?
Out of all that, I actually only hit with 6.
I survived.
A quarter of my dice.
Wow.
Quarter.
So, 3 swings with shreds.
Thankfully.
So
that is
I need
5
to
saves.
make 2 of these, and great success.
Oh!
Oh, so I'm down to 1 guy.
I need you to kill one now.
Yeah, I really don't want to kill one, so I am needing to remove those dice. So I need 4s to hit, and I miss both. And with that, I'm going to keep 1 guy, stay in combat because I am fearless, and I'll stop you from getting objective marker 6.
That. I am annoyed.
I can tell.
So after the disappointment there with the Woven,
Whoops.
unfortunately, let's hope that this does better. So Ross called out a challenge with my Wolford.
So you do get your hammer wraths.
I'm doing my hammer wrath, so we'll do those. Looking for
the 2s.
2s to do some hurting.
So that's 4 deads.
It's 4 dead.
Okay, I'll take them.
Do you get Philippines?
Yeah, I do get feral
You get
pains.
4 Philippines. This is where you make all of them.
I lost 3.
Well.
I've actually taken 1 off already, but we'll just take another 1 off. So
Right then, so the Wolford will be getting 5 attacks because he has a Frost Sword and a pistol.
lovely.
So looking for 4s because they are the same weapon skill.
4 hits.
4 hits.
Nice.
And then I'm 6 against your toughness.
5s and against Typhus, so 3 swings.
And that's 2. Would you care to make 2 saves?
I would love to. I will be 2 up save because you're only AP3.
Yep.
Oh, I fail
Feel
one.
no pain. 5 up. Jura! See you!
Typhus.
Moving swiftly on to the Thunder Wolves, they get 4 attacks apiece.
Yep.
I'd like to note that I'm not getting any of my
Charging
my
bonuses.
charging bonus because of your defensive grenades.
Yeah, that might have stopped the Hammer of Wrath, but we don't have the rulebook on us today.
We're having a bad day.
Oh no! So, I might have lost less than 2 cultists. A whole 10 points.
A whole 10 points. This feels like a waste of an attack. Anyway,
Yeah.
so 12 attacks going in now against the cultists. Assuming I'll be hitting you on
You'll be
3s.
hitting the 3s, absolutely.
That was pretty bad. Given that was a hit, I knocked that one.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Oh, you know what? Doesn't matter. We'll take it off.
Oh, no, man. No, it's a hit.
You think it was?
Yeah, it's a hit.
And it's strength 6
The
against.
comments will tell you if you're wrong.
Yes. Let us know, guys. Strength 6 against. What's your toughness?
Oh, it's Juice to kill.
We'll do that. We'll do that.
And how many's dead?
That's 5.
5 deads. 5 deads.
5.
So I've actually already piled in as close as I can get. I'll count out my attacks and see what I can cause you. Alright, the Chaos attacks back. Now I have a cheeky wee sorcerer who's going to attack first.
Yep.
He's got 4 swords. 4 steps. That'd be 1. And it's 5 stones. That's could not be more cocked. And it won't do anything. I have 7 cultists nearby, and they will be forced to hit. That's cocked. But it's hits.
So that's 5 hits.
Yeah. Go cultists, but they are 6s to wounds. That'll be 1 wound.
There's 1 wound.
There's 1 wound.
Save. And
Did you fail that?
I failed that as a
my
wound
goodness.
on a wolf.
So that's wounded wolf. But next we have Typhus. Now this is where it goes crazy. He's got demon weapon, so I get d6 extra attacks. But if I roll a 1, I get a wound, and I go down to weapon skill 1, which I kind of don't want to do. Oh, Typhus, what are you doing? So Typhus goes down to I think 3 wounds because he's a Nurgle guy. I am needing 5s to hit you back.
Takes 1.
Takes 1. And then.
Are we not the same weapon skill?
Yes, but I am now weapon skill 1. So.
Oh, of course, yeah. Well, the immediate effect.
Yeah. Wow. So and I'm strength 6, so 3 wounds, and that'll be a wound at AP 2.
So straight to my belt of rust, 4 up save, and I can't see that dice. It is a 5.
Oh well, you just
in there.
It's in there.
It's in there.
In there is somewhere.
In there. That is a 5.
It's a 5.
It's a 5, guys. Trust us.
Cool. So with that, I do lose combat, but everyone's fearless.
So everyone just stays mashed
So
in.
we just mash in. But trust me, I think some zombies are gonna charge you next turn. Because guess what? And with that, at the end, let's have a look at your points, if there's any.
I think so.
And yeah, let's have a look at them.
So with the end of another Luckluster Space Wolves turn, I have got a victory point for
Heroes of the Fenris.
calling it a challenge with Heroes of Fenris.
Yeah, so you got that.
1 victory point there. I also got 2 victory points for moving back onto objective number 2.
You totally don't
And
deserve that, by the
Seeing
way.
as I consecutively had it previous turn.
I made you move. You totally. Yeah.
So
okay.
that's 2. Or so that's 3 victory
That's
points.
3 victory points.
And
However,
over here, there was another 2 victory points I should have got if it wasn't for this Plague Marine.
it would have been these 2 cards actually.
Yeah, so that one there for the get up, I would have consolidated
consolidated.
onto the objective marker.
And then you would have got Blood and Guts as well for killing.
Yeah.
But you just failed to kill.
I just failed
one
my
Plague
because
Marine.
I only got 6 hits out of 24. That's brutal.
That was unfortunate.
That's a bad turn. So that puts me 3 to your 6? 8.
No, I think it's 6. We'll have a wee count, but either way, I'm a bit ahead as we move on to Chaos turn 3. Just a quick note, because I checked Demon Weapon there, I do not get any armour save of any kind. So that means I get Invul save and Feel No Pain for Typhus. So I get 2 rolls of 5 to see if I actually suffer that wound. Please don't. That was humiliating. I rolled a 1. No. I'm still sticking at 4 wounds. And you can bet, Rich, I'm going to activate Force, and if I wound you once, your guy is dead. Why did I bin Kingslayer now? I have no idea. So let's properly look at my cards, and we look into the Chaos turn 3. Okay, so I've still got 2 cards from my turn last time. We're now on turn 3, so I get 4 cards, I believe, this turn.
Yep.
So with Objective Marker 3, very doable from this Forge Fiends over here.
Move up.
Move up if I'm lucky. If I don't get this turn, I'll get the next. And number 4, I just need to move these Grey Hunters away.
And move him up.
And Forge Fiend up.
Doable.
Cool. Let's find out what we get. Hold the line. Ooh. I need to have at least 3 scoring units and none of my opponents within 12 inches of my table edge.
Oh man, you've got that.
1, 2, 3. Yep, got it.
Got that.
Obliterators are probably
Yeah, they have to be.
12 inches.
Yep.
And
That
unfortunately,
drop pod, because it's the angle
because
start,
the angle,
the deployment edge is actually here-ish. So yeah. So you've got that. So that you just got gifted a point there.
That's unfortunate because 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay. And Big Game Hunter, destroy a vehicle or monstrous creature.
And you can do that.
Big boy here can possibly do that as well.
You'll go Thomas, aren't you?
I'm going for Thomas.
Thomas the tank engine.
Thomas the Faith Engine. So with that, that's some cool cards I drew. I'm going to try and achieve as many as I possibly can, and we go into the Chaos movement phase. Very, very simple movement phase. We've just gone for Forge Fiend here. Unfortunately, did not roll the 6 I desired. Darn it. So he is not going to achieve killing Thomas and the 3 here.
One or the
Someone
other.
else kills Thomas.
Yes.
Obliterators. So he might run, we'll see. And then the other Forge Fiend moved. Everything else I just kept where they are because I want to get hold line.
Yep.
And then Typhus is going for your lord. As we move into what can only be called a very successful psychic phase, as I activate Force. Cool, we're now into psychic phase. I could really go into it and do all these crazy shenanigans stuff because I have a lot of stuff. I have 5 walk charges to begin with. Going to roll my d6, I hopefully will get a 1. And then I'm going to activate Force, and Rich will hopefully not be able to dispel it, or whatever it's called in 40k. 2, so I'm on
Deny the witch.
7.
Deny the witch.
It's
The words
deny
are
the
deny the witch.
I'm going to roll 4 dice, and hopefully not roll double 6, because if I roll double 6, oh my goodness. I get it with 3, you can't
And
stop
I can't.
it.
So
So Typhus will be attacking with Force, hopefully with demon attacks as well.
no.
With that, let's move on to the shooting phase. Okay, Obliterators first, going for Thomas of Ye of Little Faith because he's going down. I could go for the Land Raider, but I really can't be bored. I just want Thomas gone.
It's more likely you should.
It's more likely you do get a 5-up save.
Yes,
I'll
I'm
give
going to
you
take a cover save because of the Land Raider.
the Land Raider. So, sure, why not? I need 3s to hit.
So 2s to glance.
2s to glance. I don't get any rerolls. It's a
It's a
glance.
glance.
Please fail. Oh no!
No.
Well, that'll be Thomas of Ye of Little Faith, and I'm really sorry, Rich. That's going to free up my Hellbrute to run. I could just kill the wolf. No, they're stuck in combat. I'll just run the force.
Yeah, you just run him on.
and get him in there. He's like leading on 1 or something, which is really unfortunate.
First time you're winning against wolves, you're just so happy, aren't you?
I'm ecstatic. So this Forge Fiend, he's going to shoot at these wolfen, hopefully eliminate them all, get them off the objective, and I can get it next turn. Which would be fantabidozy. I'm going to activate Demon Forge just in case I roll any 1s this time. 8 shots, needing 4s to hit.
What was that noise?
It was the noise of not good. Yeah. Demon Forge, Demon Forge, Demon Forge. Take your 3 saves.
This is where all 2 1.
Take a pinning test afterwards. Oh, they're both right. What was that? So after a super successful shooting phase, but with embarrassing noises, the only thing we've got left is I think a pinning check for your guys.
To these guys, yeah. So leadership 8.
Oh, they're pins. This is going to be funny as my next move will be the assault phase. Let's just have a wee check on that one as we measure how far our Forge Fiend's gonna sort of pinge units. PS, run move, I got a victory point. Ta-da. So we've got this tasty Forge Fiend. He's going to attempt a charge on these Grey Hunters. Now they do have the Gravant. They're
The
in
guard
cover.
thing. Yep.
So that's -4 to my charge. I need an 11-inch charge. I do have fleet. If I make this...
That'd be something. That'd be something special. Wait.
Can
you roll it for a 6?
Yeah, I need to get a 6. Have we got faith?
I saw that 6 there. I saw a 6.
So you survive 1 turn. And I don't get that point, but we're going to go on to the assault phase as we go. Typhus, challenge, you can accept it. It's ongoing challenge.
That's not going to challenge, so they're still in there.
Let's do this.
So my brave wolves will get to attack first.
Hooray.
Yay! Starting with my Wolford, with 5 attacks because of his pistol and sword.
Yep.
Looking for 4 step. It's just a bad day.
Yeah, it's not bad.
And then looking for 3 to wind. I'll take that.
Yeah, okay.
You get your full 2 up save against that though.
I'm fine.
There we go. And then onto the Thunderwolf Cav themselves.
Gonna squish some cultists.
You have 4 attacks apiece.
Yep.
Looking for what was that again? What you want?
3 step, 2 to wounds.
What?
Yeah,
What?
that was a bit below. That was
What?
well below.
What?
There's another 2 there. Yeah. Have you got shreds?
No, it's just a sword.
Just 2s.
+1 strength. That's cocked. And that is 5.
5, cool. I'll count how many have died, and then I've already piled them in, and I'll see how many I'm getting back. But it's going to be a few, and there's 4. I could have done force on my sorcerers, but never mind. Let's do Typhus. Okay, Chaos attack back. I have my sorcerer, who's not forced. He gets 2 attacks, and it will be forced to hit.
And then you get 5 again.
5 again, shows 5. Never mind. We now have 19 zombies.
This is
Well,
what
18
the-
zombies. Well, I'm going to be forced to hit and 6 to wound. That's not bad. I could have actually done a spell where I would have been forced to wound you, which would have been more hazardous. But you
Yeah.
know what? I was just. I just want to keep you in combat for a while because you're not doing enough. And these will be 6 to wound. I really wish we went for force now, but never mind.
Yep, there you go.
If I keep you in combat with all these wounds, I really don't mind. As we move on to Typhus, who gets D6, don't roll a 1. Oh my goodness, that's 9 attacks.
This is bad.
He will be forced to hit. Which is not. It's okay.
Yeah, it's average,
He
isn't it?
has strength 6, because it's +2 strength, your toughness 5.
Yes.
So it's 3s to wounds. So that is. Now you have to use individually. He's got force, so roll 4, and if you roll it, you die. So.
What's it being up to?
82.
So straight on my 4 up armor save, involved save.
So your lord is dead
Oh,
due to
wonderful.
force, and then your next guy, which is shield, so you've got 3 up,
He's fine.
fine,
The
and
next
then-
one,
dead.
dead.
So that's your lords. That'll be warlord kill. That'll be our wolf.
Yeah, that's
That's
gone horribly wrong.
well, that's actually even combat, so it's just piling again.
Yay!
Hooray! As we move into.
Oh wait, no, there's 1 combat left.
Is there? Oh!
Oh yeah!
Yeah, okay. Do you want to count your dice?
Oh, yeah, I'll use
Do you
that.
want to do this? Should we just count out your dice? Let's.
What's what do I need to hit you?
Are you just picking up?
I'm just picking up my fistful
you
of dice.
need 4 to hit me. That's not too many.
That's
But you just need
What's
I think what's your strength? 6.
6.
3s for shreds. Reroll them.
I'll reroll those ones.
Yeah, they all
there's
hit,
there's
and
a
then
lot more.
you've not even done even close to man. I need to get all 5s here, and he's gone.
He's dead,
Although he
right.
survived a
Yeah,
few
you
bit.
did a few, and I'll consolidate.
Hey,
Is
so good.
Yeah, look at that.
But I'm gonna get a few more victory points than you this turn.
That might be the laziest combat we've ever done.
That's
That's
by
just
far.
because the Wolven have too many attacks.
Yeah, let me counter my points and then we'll let you know, okay? Okay. I think that's the end of our turn for the Chaos.
Your turn,
I didn't get objective marker 3 because our Forge Fiends moved on to it. I didn't get 4 because I didn't assault the 11-inch charge, even with.
Yeah. Chances.
So, didn't get that. Did get Hold the Line because I've got 2 cultists and obliterators within 12 inches of mine. Your drop pod is just not in there.
Just not on the edge.
Just not on the edge. Even though it's close. If this had been the other way,
yeah,
it's
it would have been.
unfortunate. And Big Game Hunter, I did destroy 1 vehicle. That'll give me 3 more victory points plus Warlord kill.
Yep.
So with my previous 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for First Blood, 7, 8, 9, 10 at 1, 10 to 4.
And I just don't think. I mean, yeah, my Woven could maybe because you probably that I'm calling it.
You called it?
I'm calling it.
Yeah. That's.
I don't think. By the end of turn 6, if we roll it, I might be able to do something. But you've got me to. Got me to rights.
Yeah,
I'm done.
I'm
That's
sort of moving forward now. So thank you very much, Rich.
Alright. Awkward handshake.
Awkward handshake. My first Space Wolf victory, finally.
And yeah, it's just because it's the worst Space Wolf player there is.
Oh, dudes.
Let's sit down and have a little chat about this one because I think it's going to be quite an interesting conversation.
Well, Rich, I'm not sorry at all. I finally beat Space Wolves.
You beat me. That's not an indication of beating Space Wolves. It's not the same thing.
Fair enough. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that was our first.
That was our first game,
battle report,
and it was messy.
It was messy, right? Let's apologise for it.
Let's call that now.
There's going to be
Sorry.
a few mistakes on it. One, we didn't do any sabotage, which would have only affected you.
Nah.
But that wouldn't have done you any favours.
It was a bit choppy. It was a bit dirty, and we are sorry, but it was our first game together.
Our first game.
It was. We've been doing this for ages, and it was our first chance to play a game together. So it was more just.
Yeah.
It was like consider it a behind the scenes, just us playing a game, rather than it being a
formal,
competitive, properly tight bat rep.
It's also our final one of 2016.
It is actually filmed on.
When you see this, it'll be 2017, but we filmed this on the 31st, which is
filmed this, Hobby Day itself.
Hobby Day. We don't stop.
We don't stop. No. It's time to get drinking.
Yeah. He said it, not me. But you know. So
we hope you enjoyed it. For what
we hope you enjoyed it. It was a good bat rep.
It was fun. It was fun.
It was very interesting.
A mess, but fun.
That is what it was. So thanks again. I hope you enjoyed. If you would like to subscribe, comment, tell us what we got wrong.
There's going to be so many.
There's going to be so many comments. That's the way it goes. Thanks again, and we'll see you next time.